What happened in Pillsbury?
Good morning. Hello, welcome to, what is it, 55 degrees, 4:07 a.m., December 10th. We are en route to right there.
Engine, Christian, Rescue 25, Rescue 25. Do you have an ETA?
This is call 134, person, Avenue K8, 52 West.
Traction. Okay. 25, 1 minute. Okay, Roger.
In Channel 771 or each. In Toronto Drive, incident 886 or 824. Nova 740, 1295 north.
Rescue 61, press round. Rescue 827, person down. Intersection of Hollywood Boulevard and Vine, Vine and Hollywood Boulevard. Your time's 408, and its number is 240. Needed dispatch, auto rollover for engine 10, task force 11, rescue 11.
441 West, Highway
Southbound 110, Cross Avenue
K8.
Santa Monica Freeway, your time's 409, and its number is 239, channel 4, text 1313.
All right, so, no, they're not looking for their drugs. They're looking for their glasses. Jeez, man. All right, so the driver fell asleep at the wheel. It's gonna be non-injury, but it's really, really hard for me to not shoot downtown when I have a chance. So here we go. Morning. Nah, it's not breaking news. I got a bigger light here. He said they're not those ones, and he said it's not those ones. Sunglasses. You see him in there with the light? Oops. Look at that. All right, that's not bad considering. So I came up on a golf ball. I have lots of golf balls. I don't need golf balls. But the fact that I found it at a store is kind of funny. All right, so I think we're done here for the most part, actually. I'll grab one more shot. So, as stories go, I mean, he's going to be transported, or actually, I don't even know if he's going to be transported. He's in the back of the ambulance being looked at right now.
Is that going to be good outfit for bringing water? Hey, Metro. Engine 77 and engine 24 on scene here at 9901 North Sunland. What we have is a one-story single-family dwelling, well involved.
Engine squad 182, person, 4901 Mission Boulevard, cross-recorded.
That was cool. The CHP officer just came up and thanked me for helping, and then he's like, "Scott, right?" And I was like, "Yes."
One-story single-family dwelling, well involved, offensive mode.
Oh, where's this fire? I'll be right back. All right, the fire is in. Oh, thank you, Tara. Thank you for the advice. Thank you for the advice. The fire's in Sunland. We are not near Sunland.
Squad 134 cancel, squad 134 cancel.
Central Engineer, can you touch LAPD for the paranatural?
I'm not playing with the Zoom. Are you guys seeing black screen? Or are you seeing my face? You seeing my face, or are you seeing screens? What are you seeing? Well, hello, Wendy. Black screen, of course. Hi, Wendy. Defensive mode, that's a good fire.
Shifting 4117 south.
Send a bunch of standby for medical. Engine 24 wants you to come around and Ocean 4, you got 874 on the scene. Below the 4 in same time.
Sounds like a good fire.
24,
That's not true. My vehicle has not left them. Uh-oh. Where are you going, buddy? He said no, thank you.
Well, with no exposure, but it's well involved.
Incident 932 8202. Manpower identify. 4071.
We'll get out that 2.5. You get that wagon temperature, you gotta get the water to it.
See if there's only delete from report 6 7.5 per W. Battalion
12. Light force 74, battalion 12 on scene. 74, roger.
Family 1, well involved. We're in defensive mode.
I'd like to add one additional paramedic rescue, a helicopter for recon. Battalion 12 will be known as Sunland IC. We start DOT for traffic control. We have hose lines across Sunland Boulevard.
Helicopter for recon. Damn.
Occupant will put
It's the fire of the night right there.
Water Summit 77.
It's the fire of the night, and we're not near it.
281 controls back to 285.
Nice, well, copy up, Pico Ralph Division.
Senior Apology, 507 Party, 11912 Riverside Drive, incident 589, already 1553. Possible trespass, suspect 116, description 11262 on Seago Street.
I'm right here. Right here is where I am now. And how far am I? Too far.
12215 Ventura Boulevard in Club Green.
Oh, well, that's nice. Don't go that way.
246, 1283, overdose. 2157
from Metro, you're getting arrested 74 and unit 14 under additional paramedic rescue. And stand by, we're checking on the helicopter company where they're on. Nice, you roger. Copy. Box. Copy, 10 minutes on the other clock. Alright, you got Life Force 98 on scene. Light Force 98, standby 1. Light Force 74, how did you deploy your resources around the building?
Carefully. We deployed them carefully. So,
AIG from Engine 77, the initial reports are everyone is out.
so the story that we just got is nothing but just visual. So I'll send it out. But considering the stories have already happened, the news starts in 30 minutes, and then more news starts in an hour and 30 minutes, and then more news in 2 hours and 30 minutes. Anyways, there's the fire's not for me. It's too far for me. I don't want to go there and record a smoking house. Sun Valley. It's the other end of the valley. Or Sunland.
DWP and DOT already know that we're aware.
Let's see. WEB. Go there. That's about right. Where is this at? Where is what at? Where is the fire at? Where am I at? Where are you at? Where is this at? This is right here. Here's where we are. Alright, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to do this. And then we'll go. Boom.
4, Christian 13433, Allnet Street. Suspect is a girlfriend, 38 years. Into the restrictions, suspect is here on the and checking the screwdriver here. Correction, suspect is no longer armed. It's code 2 incident 937, already 1906. Animal cruelty, 6701 Delta 80 Street, Crescent Avenue. Bonus cause for additional code 2 incident 938, already 1483. 1987, Roger. Are you code SIM or code SIM 40 equipped? 87, Roger.
53, Roger.
MS domestic violence cutting investigation 13433 Allnet Street.
Status call 124 in conscious. 25306. Feel the lane. Cross of the old road.
Cross of the old road. Why not the new road?
You guys have identified. 5.
Truck and engine 24 and 77, or do they need to bring something with them?
Hey, Dad. I think she did say hi. I think she said hi to both of us, actually. Ooh, adding more units to the structure fire.
My MDC has to reboot. Can you show us around to that?
Copy. Click on that power up.
835, 835, come in.
Bring the bow power up. There is entrance from the...
Disregard.
Dad, no, we didn't get the dog. And yes, I am. I'm live. I'm alive. Live. 4:30 a.m. December 15th.
Code 6, Figueroa, 91st Street.
1881, code 6, 91.
Information 7-4, Manny at 2.5 at the front door. Exterior.
Hey, 1 Roger.
Hey, Roger, 874, you're assigned to truck 74 on Alpha. Copy. From 498, attack. Go for IC. That was for rescue 74. Rescue 77 members. I got a patient up front. Homeowner. Broken elation.
Well, unit meet SC 9901 Summit Boulevard for a structure fire. Code 2 to the 941 RDC 65.
Ambulance woman down. Roscoe and Canoga. Females in A blue for fusion. Go to incident 945, ready 2105.
6959, send it. 1817, information away. Approximately 9 gunshots heard in the area of Figueroa and Colden.
Alders for first Clinton 2 Williams Queen Edward 983.
Yeah, he's 443. Alien inside, you can see this on 36.
Any copies in shots in areas, you're on close to 9 shots fire.
43783, 8701, no gun. Additional incident 832.
11
Medical, I need you to get your gurney and your gear up to the house, and Rescue 77 will evaluate the homeowners down here. Roger, light force 89, standby.
2630 Coolidge Avenue at the residence. One company advised the RP is out of state. Incident 0947.
Light force 90, I see I have light force 89 in staging. Let me know what you're
129, 129, are you close to 6 on Broadway? 1863, the advised be there no longer needed, no longer hearing of the couple or viewing. Courage to cancel the line company incident 935. 1863, Roger.
11 George 71, 11 George 71, are you clear?
That's the best way to it's the best way to handle me, Brenda, is to be able to hear me and not see me. That's the best way.
Because they can cancel the home of the unit for a ambulance woman down 725 South Flower Street. 200 898 North. Central 1.
Very clear.
841 to 6 Vernon and Central on.
Now they have 3 injuries on that fire. But it's at the top of the valley. I'm on the south end of downtown LA, and that thing is at where the 210 and the 5 meet. So it's like at the top end of the valley. I'm not gonna get anything on it. I know better. Google. Google probably has the best eggnog recipe.
Do a good risk assessment and make sure that we're in the right mode. They've transitioned to offensive.
Detective PR and let them know that the roof access is open, is cleared. There's nobody upstairs on the roof.
Person 6 is last.
51 Roger, 75 copy, standby.
711. Suspect vehicles are being sedan by 5 Paul Young David 169, 5 Paul Young David 169. Suspects 2 came outside.
Only day of appointment, your incident clock.
Oh, what a bummer.
Be advised, we also
few minutes. 1021 Layton Avenue. Suspect in the courtyard, a male black figure, red baseball. Take off. Given from another police agency.
1735, have you arrived? 44 from Alpha. 1438 IC, copy your assignment. 0578. Correct, 89. Yes, so. 29, Shabbat.
Copter 16, respond. Engine plus 50, install 130. Route traffic collision. 160 Street West, Lancaster Boulevard. North reported.
Alley. North 98.
5827, cancel incident 538, further comments 50230. Peter, call back about PD no longer needed.
North Alley, North 98.
Hey, Dad, are you still here? Dad, are you here? Is this where Grandpa proposed to Grandma?
From Division Alpha, we have engine 24, line 474 on in here with a 2.5 and an 1.5 line on the inside.
I think that, oh, he said yes. Yep. This is the park that my grandfather asked my grandma to marry him. And I don't think he did it in a romantic fashion, if I'm not mistaken. I think he went up to her and said, do you want to do this? Or are we going to do this? Or do I got to go beat up your dad? Or something along those lines. What's the story, Dad?
Both the interior lines came in together
What's the story?
as a backup fire attack and initial fire attack.
I don't remember it being a very romantic story. I just remember it being a funny story. And I don't think my grandma's dad was into my grandpa, if I'm not mistaken. But I know that it took place right there.
They're on the way up, passing your truck right now.
My dad will know a little more than me. I'll have to ask my sister or my brother. They're pretty good at those things.
1494.
1313. Copy, light force 89.
I'm not sure it was do it or not. I'm not sure it was do it or not. Something like that. But I don't think it was get on your knee and will you marry me. I don't think that's what she said.
Engine 24 from Alpha.
I think he said, are you going to marry me or not? Or something like that. And if I'm not mistaken, they were 19 and 18. 19 and 18 and were with each other until the day he died. And then she was still with him, trust me.
Abandoned vehicles.
Wendy must have left. She's getting ready for church. As my dad should be doing too.
This is a standalone building by itself. There's nothing to expose.
Eddie would know. Eddie would know.
Do we have any ember cast? No ember cast.
965, 1431.
Adding more units to that structure fire. So they got a good handle on the structure fire. If we would have went when it left, we'd probably be about 3 to 5 minutes out by now. Maybe got transport, but definitely not going to get any flames.
Yes, sir. Come in, bus currently.
73, no call back, 0154.
Nine 23, 923, 44, suspect there now, Kittredge and Columbus, code 2, incident 972, party 923.
So far, that is the story of the night. The story of the night. And the fact that I know that 3 other photographers all hang out over there, that is one reason why I didn't fly up there to get beat. I'd rather not go than go and get beat. But that's just That's just me.
Suspect 103333 Arnwood. Suspect passing eastbound Arnwood towards Wheatland.
No, Dad. Oh, I guess you didn't hear me. Dad, no, I didn't get the dog. There was some issues with that particular dog, and then that whole place was just a cluster mess. Or what do they call it? Not cluster, bad word. No. What do they call it? Oh. I forgot. There's a certain word I'm looking for. But anyways, no, we didn't get the dog. And it has to do with that particular pug rescue called and got that dog, which was weird. It was a rescue. Somebody wanted to adopt and rescue that dog, but a rescue wanted that dog so they could have it in their thing, but whatever. And then there's a couple other dogs there, but where I went, there was 2 places. One owns it and one rents it from them, and they were having, like, I watched this old lady and this dude have themselves a little, no, not a puppy mill. It was, I don't think it was SPCL. I don't think it was Siaka. But no, it wasn't a puppy mill. There's no puppies there. If you want a husky or you want a pit bull, make your way to any animal shelter, and you will have your choice of pit bulls and huskies. Those seem to be the main dogs at the animal shelter. And what's crazy is I've had huskies, and I understand why, and I've had a pit bull, and I understand why. So it is what it is, and no, we didn't get a dog. We did not get a dog. We went to the one in Long Beach. There's somebody owns the facility and somebody rents out the facility, but these 2 people were battling each other and what was true and what wasn't, and it was pretty fun to watch. It was kind of sad because there's 100 people wanting their attention, but these 2 guys are battling out, an old lady and a young dude, and the young dude the young dude gave her a lot of crap. Organized chaos, yeah, it was. All right, so yeah, they're getting a good handle on that fire, and it looks like doesn't sound like they're gonna transport. They're just looking at people. But yeah, no, that was a good one. That was the story of the night. What is your opinion on those 2 breeds? Oh, I got lots of opinion on both those breeds. When it comes to huskies, if you don't have a yard for it, don't do it. Yes, they're adorable when they're cute. That didn't make sense. Yes, they're adorable when they're small, just like pit bull puppies. Probably pit bull puppies and husky puppies are the cutest puppies ever. I got a story about that, which it's a sad story. So, my husky Winter, he mated with Savannah. They had a bunch of puppies. I got to say where those puppies went, and
85-3, monitor your cell phone.
4660 Castro Avenue, apartment 112.
It's not a sad animal story. It's kind of sad, but it's not sad. So I gave a husky to Lisa's dad. He got a puppy. Who did he get? Did he get Mammoth? I think he got Mammoth. So he got Mammoth. And he had a female pit bull. They touched each other, and babies were born. I never got to see the babies because what happened was the neighbor across the street said, "Oh my gosh, your puppies are beautiful. Let me buy one." And they said, and he said, "No, they're just puppies. Let me figure out what we're gonna do here." The next day, the husky, the pit bulls, and the babies all gone, and the family moved. The family knew they were moving that day, and they stole all the dogs, and they were never found. Stole the mom, the dad, and the babies. I'm very curious on how those babies turned out. That was probably now here's, you guys asked my opinion on what that is. So, and no, a husky pit bull doesn't sound right. I wasn't happy when it happened, but it happened, and you got to deal with what happens. And we kind of didn't have to deal with it. But my opinion on those. All right, so I had the pit bull after I had all the huskies, and it was amazing to have a dog that listens. It was very amazing to have a dog that listens. The problem with the pit bulls, and people say, no, it's the owner, and it's not always the owner, is pit bulls are good at what they do. And whatever it is they're going to do, they're good at it. Whether it's listening or biting or being rude or being nice. Whatever they do it well. When they behave well. When they're mad, they're very good at being mad. So pit bulls are great. People say they're a great family animal. I can't always agree with that from personal experiences. If you are it's funny too. It's funny because there's some joke. I forgot where it is, and it's a racist joke, but it's a funny joke. Something to do about there's these killer dogs, but these little white girls own these killer dogs walking down the street. And I forgot how the joke goes. I don't want to ruin the joke, but anyways, if you're a single female and you want a dog to protect you and that's going to love you and listen to you, get yourself a little pit bull puppy. It'll be the best thing you ever did. If you have a family, I don't suggest it. If you have a big yard, get yourself a husky. I used to build skateboards that revolved around my huskies. So at one point I had 3 huskies pulling me on a skateboard. Ooh, that was fast. When I had the pit bull and the husky pulling me, the pit bull wasn't smart enough to know to stop when it hurt its feet. It ran so hard that its feet started to bleed, and it didn't bother her. She just kept running. I had to stop her. Where the husky's feet, she could run miles. So I think if you go to my Instagram, you might be able to see Mountain and Mason hanging out together. But that might be the joke. Is it Jesse, is that the joke where when you walk with a pit bull, you know how black people feel? Is it that one? I don't want to be racially funny if it's not repeating somebody else's joke, but I think that's the joke, right? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. See, I knew what it was, but I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to. It's okay for him to say it because he has context behind it. For me, the context might get taken out of control. Paul, it's going good. Thank you very much. But yeah, so pit bulls are great. Huskies are great. They're just not great for me right now. Absolutely not. When lately I've been looking at property in Alaska. So if I go to Alaska, I will definitely get another husky or 2 or 3.
Yeah, we're looking right now.
You'll be dead, Dad. Don't worry about it. And I mean that in the nicest way, Dad. I'm just being truthful. Yeah, I'm not leaving anytime soon. But I'd like to end it somewhere where I don't have to leave my house and it's beautiful. And Alaska sounds great. Sounds amazing. None of this. Look at in Alaska, you don't see any of this.
Roger, bring your equipment up to the front of the house. We're going to have you meet our medical resources.
8 Mary Edward 088.
You can't go with me, but you can go. Alaska's part of America. Free to move about the country. Bye, Wendy. Love you. Spent one winter there first. All right, so my wife pointed it out to me today. She was cleaning up the house, and she's like, hey, you got a lot of beanies. And I go, yeah, I got a lot of beanies and jackets. I'm getting prepared for when we move. I've been getting prepared for about 35 years. 35? How old am I? Not 35, 30 years. My husky's name was Winter. I was born on the first day of winter. Snowboarding was my passion. Now it's golf, but I still would take a full day of snowboarding over a full day of golf any day. Snowboarder, that's who I was. That's who I am. I'm in this vehicle because of a snowboard. So I've been to Alaska. Went to Durwood. Went heliboarding. Stayed at Alyeska Resort. Just spent 3 days with 0 power in 3 feet of snow and had a blast. I have no problem hanging out in Alaska. I have no problem hanging out in Alaska. Go to Antarctica and help clean up. What's heliboarding? It's where it's like heli skiing. Instead of using a lift, you get in a helicopter. Helicopter flies you to the top of a mountain. They land on the mountain. You get out. You duck down. They leave. They leave you on top of a mountain in the middle of Alaska. You got to figure out a way down. You do have a guide, though. You do have a guide. But yeah, Colorado, Alaska, any of those. Uh-oh.
NRD 1232. I said it's in a traffic hazard page, and then vehicles are gray, minivan, an old license, blocking the roadway at the intersection with driver passed out as well. Which one's in 1,630-1242? 3863 63 415 ma'am, 1021 Layton Avenue, code 20958 3379.
Good, Roger. No rush. Just once you get here, we may have to open the gate for it. Keep doing it.
See that Bravo sign that's still coming through the roof there? Teams 963 can open the gate.
One here up for you.
Too cold for me? No such thing. My grandma once told me you could put as much clothes on as you want. There's only so much you can take off. So when it's hot, it's hot. When it's cold, you can get yourself warm. But yeah, I'd rather hang out in the cold than. It's funny because like I have a lot of winter clothes. A lot of it's in storage. If I was to just have, like, I need a walk-in closet just for my winter clothes. But I have more jackets and snowboard gear than necessary for a dude who lives in Southern California. But no, I'm excited.
Disturbance in the area. Normally between Melrose and Monroe. Information center will go down.
Engine 66, person down. Intersection of Van Ness and Gage and Van Ness. Time is 4:55. It's over 265. Rules of Alpha. Could you repeat your size up? I missed it.
I see 40 minutes on your insert clock.
Getting all vacated class 4459 suspects there now.
Control 55.
At the market, suspect is a male unknown on a bike. Suspect attempts to gain access on the roof of the market. Let's go 2 incident 1013.
Can I bless some? That's funny. I actually have a jacket that I bought late 90s from Liberty Board Shop in Brea. I've never worn it. It was a two-piece set. It was a jacket and pants. I've worn the hell out of the pants. But the jacket, never worn it. I think my friends have worn it more than I have. Never worn it. I think I have 2 jackets like that. Both of them matched the pants though. But I didn't wear. I was never about a matching set kind of thing. I do have I do have a couple Volcom matching, like tops and bottoms, where you can obviously tell it's a 2-piece, 1-piece suit.
40 minutes on the incident clock. 40.
40 minutes. This thing's been going on for 40 minutes. Hopefully 289 is there. And he's not sitting here watching me. I don't want to check your comment at 444. There's no times on here. How about you just tell me what you said? It'll make it so much easier.
Traffic in is 1083, your DUI traffic at 5708 Corbin Avenue is now an ambulance DUI traffic. It's now code 3.
289, is he part of my team? No, he's not part of my team. He's a good kid.
New Jersey.
All Valley traffic and West traffic units use caution on the southbound 405 freeway south of Summer. All on the number 3 lane. All Valley traffic and West traffic units use caution on the southbound 405 freeway south of Summer. All on number 3 lane.
984, 1091.
According to Receipt 25708 Corbin Avenue.
881 is 42. Is that the one I see? Northbound E, Big Road. West of Michael Bear Unit, Big Road. Battalion 12 is operations.
7057 Shoup Avenue.
You will be thankful if you are willing to bless me with a jacket. Elect Entertainment Group. Where are you? Where are you? I told you guys I have this thing sitting here. I've been waiting to give it. I didn't even tell you the story about. I tried to give this to somebody a few days ago. Tried to give this to somebody. It's a flannel with a nice liner. Like I said, I have way too many clothes. So I've been trying to give that to someone. And Apple Valley, you're near. You want a flannel? Anyways, so I saw this shirtless guy walking near Slauson and Broadway. Shirtless, just going like this. I pull up next to him, and I was like, "Hey, would you like a jacket?" And he's like, "Leave me alone." I'm like, "All right, I will. I'm just wondering if you want a jacket. Do you want to die? Do you want to die right now?" And I was like, "No, not particularly. I don't." He's like, "I'll go over there, get my gun. If you're here when I get back, I'll shoot you." And I was like, "Hey, man, I was just wondering if you're cold and you wanted a jacket. Leave me alone." I was like, "All right, man, you have yourself a nice day." And I literally drove away, and the guy went back to this, walking like this. And I was like, "Are you kidding me right now?" So some people just don't want it. There's airplanes, guys. There's airplanes in the sky that turn and things like that. And I'm not going to rewind my stream to look at lights in the sky. That's what you guys do when I'm at a scene. You look like around. You don't look at the scene. Why am I even taking you guys with me if you're just going to talk about aliens in the sky in downtown Los Angeles? Come on now. Howdy, partner. Electric Entertainment Group. Do you not have a jacket? You're not electric, you're elect. Sorry, my bad. Do you not have a jacket? Or do you just want something from me? You don't have a jacket, but you have the internet? Uh-oh.
into a vehicle. We're going to need a unit there. But the vehicle's continuing southbound on the 110 from Redondo. Vehicle TC'd to a vehicle. Vehicle southbound. Southbound, 110 Redondo.
I think we missed a pursuit while we were yapping.
18 L20, I'm into the commander. Let me get a third unit in the pursuit. 97, 18 L20.
Oh, nope, he's still going.
Be advised on the southbound 110 freeway, narrowing down to one lane. On 110 freeway, down to one lane. Unit that's third on the pursuit, identify. Adam 97, last week, we are going to be third in the pursuit.
Problem is, he's gonna be going.
To the 405, gonna change.
We're gonna hit a lot of traffic. It goes down to one lane.
405 change.
We're good 5 miles behind it.
One with 8.1 occupant in the vehicle. 1881 has one occupant in the vehicle. 1881 with southbound 405, southbound 110, passing Florence Boulevard.
Alright, that's good.
Southbound 110, passing Florence.
He's
We're
flying.
exiting at Florence. Still southbound. 1881 is exiting southbound on the 110 freeway at Florence. Still southbound. 1881. Southbound of the 110 exit, stand by for the interchange, but he's going to be negotiating a westbound turn on Torrance Boulevard. 1881 is initiating a westbound turn on Torrance. 1881 westbound Torrance passing Vermont. Westbound Torrance passing Vermont. 1881 Peggy secondary take over broadcasting. 835 Roger. We're still catching up. We're westbound passing Vermont. 835 westbound passing Vermont.
136 West 27th Way. Information on incidents of the presence tonight taking 61.
1820 notified towards the police department. Passing Normandy, we're still westbound.
Dude, he's flying.
Units are westbound Vermont. Normandy.
Go fire 6 for us.
I'm on Torrance.
Yeah, very likely smoke down, but
Don't worry about me.
We're take over.
And they're just gonna slow down? Wow. That's pretty
one
good.
with westbound Torrance, catching Van Ness.
we're good to release you. You're okay with that?
Westbound Torrance, passing Van Ness. 1881, stand by, but the vehicle's going to be going eastbound on Torrance.
Oh, good. Come back to the freeway.
Satori.
Come back. Come back.
Eastbound Torrance from Satori. Southbound on Cabrillo from Torrance.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Unit southbound Cabrillo from Torrance.
Just to be clear, is this a one-story?
Southbound Van Ness from Satori.
One-story, large.
Southbound Van Ness from Satori. Adam 97, can we get 2 more additional units to respond to the pursuit? 18 and 7 roof. Field passing 230 seconds.
Oh, there's the helicopter. I see the helicopter en route.
The Rio passing 230 seconds. 18 and 97 requesting 2 additional units, all 3 to the pursuit. Today, well, we're going to be going eastbound. West. 18 want to repeat, you're only going to repeat eastbound. We just crossed Western, still headed east. Stand by street. Eastbound, passing Western, what street?
On 223rd. Passing tanker, eastbound still. Things on for you to stand by 18800 in pursuit of a hope. A 42 man with a gun, red Mustang, height of 8-boy, height of 0-477.
Alright, so it's not just a stolen vehicle, otherwise they'd let it go at some point, but it's a man with a gun, so they're gonna definitely stay on him.
We just passed Myler Street.
And I'm gonna come up to a bunch of traffic right now. There's the accident. That's the guy on the right. That person was struck.
23rd, passing Vermont. Eastbound 223rd, passing Vermont.
All right, cool. Eastbound 223rd, passing Vermont. Sam! He's passing you.
While we're getting southbound 110 freeway from 223.
Now he's back on the 110 south, which is good. He's going into San Pedro. Makes his it's kind of like a football field. You know, the closer you get to the end zone, the smaller your field is. That's what's happening right now. His field's getting smaller, which is better for us.
1, we lost sight of the vehicle.
Oh!
Southbound 110 freeway.
Oh, lost sight of the vehicle.
Lost sight of the vehicle, southbound 110 freeway from 223. Vehicle is a red Mustang. 8-boy, height of 0.
Red Mustang. All right, well, Mustangs are faster than what are they driving? They're probably driving an Explorer. So Mustang beats Explorer. The helicopter didn't get there in time. I can see it overhead. That helicopter's probably 10 seconds too late because the helicopter won't lose it.
1820, what's the ETA there, sir?
He's fucking above you. Sorry, language, my bad. Hopefully my dad went to church already and he didn't hear that.
They won't give an update. 1881, we said we lost sight of the vehicle. We've terminated our code 3 response. We're getting off the Anaheim exit and we're going to head back to Southeast Station now.
Pursuit's over.
All frequencies clear. Southeast Harbor standby.
Hopefully Harbor will pick it up though. Because I know they were listening, they're all converging on it, and Red Mustang flying's not hard to miss, so I'm guessing.
Violation of vicious animal. 11216 Town Avenue. Unknown type of animal inside the living room. Minus miles for additional. Split 210.32. RD 1844.
I'm guessing somebody will pick it up here. But now there's a vicious animal inside someone's house. I like that call.
18897. Verified pursuit's been terminated. Airships are down. Area over in the area searching.
Denise, no, it's not going to be a bear.
18 is over, searching for you.
My guess would be a raccoon or a possum or a stray dog.
We're tired.
They lost him, Frazzle.
Hey, Flower, did you lose the vehicle on the freeway?
Yes.
810-1 negative. We lost it right before the freeway. We thought we saw it take a turn to get southbound on the 110, but we're unsure if it did go southbound.
Oh! The bad news for the driver is they have his license plate, so a detective will eventually get a hold of him.
1820, do we have anyone stay in the area for airships doing? 1881 stay in the area, so area is no searches. 1881, Roger. We're exiting Florida right now. 1881.
I know the address was on town. I just didn't hear the numbers.
The location of the TC was there. Unit that responded.
AJ, I don't know if it's a stolen. They said it was a possible stolen.
For the location of the TC identified.
But they said 415 man with a gun, so they might have said that to make the pursuit go longer. I don't know, but there are times where LAPD will say he's reaching under the seat. That way the watch commander won't say 1022. So who wants to rewind the stream and tell me the address on town?
1883, is there a vehicle description of the vehicle involved?
He stole a stolen car? I don't know. I'm not the bad guy. All I know is they said it was a possible stolen.
It might have been a city van or like a chase van. They looked like they were pulling over the shit by the exit.
TC under a bus? I don't know.
1883 is a white possible city van pulling over at the exit.
I didn't hear TC under a bus.
We find out that this is a big building. Nothing further. H2M, nothing further.
1884, 19, just put it into the invite screen.
Hey, thanks.
Southbound 5, transition to southbound San Bernardino, your time is 512, its number is 28.
1006, starting 1242.
Item 73, cancel supervisor, 7 Echo.
1250, 1260, 1250, 1260, cancel at 1006, 1287, Hannah.
1250, Roger, thank you, 73.
That address doesn't exist.
ATL20, can you give me the incident, please? ATL20, it's incident 101775.
Oh, you're all over the place. Curiosity, you're too curious. You're all over the place. Gotcha, you just got done watching a video. I don't know what you're talking about. TC under a bus, then you said there's dead bodies, and then brain matter, and I'm confused. What I'm not confused about is 41216 town isn't quite what it was. Yeah, I know they said it so fast.
Van Life 7 Charles Young Adam 769 information is 1040.
445 West 160th Street.
8997 Wash Street. Follow up in Ross Station.
Yep. It was on the live stream, Frazzled. Alright, so you quiet. No one wants to hear it. Be very quiet. Scott, do you have any fantasy football teams? Nope, I don't play fantasy football. 512. That's gonna be it's definitely not gonna be 512. That puts it in downtown. I heard it on LAPD Harbor, which tells me it's gonna be either southeast or in the harbor.
1 airship. Are you done canvassing yet for the vehicle?
Sounds like 41216 town. Gotcha.
Very key copy.
41. It could be 4100 block of town, but either way, I don't got it. Curiosity. I'm not quite sure. From what I understand, I know the motorcyclist died, and I think you like my MAGA hat. Oh, okay. Thanks. I'm not talking to you anymore.
George 40, you can show me in route 2 to the station.
You don't make sense. I don't think the person, the second person might have been a passenger on the motorcycle. But it does look like they got crushed from in between two cars.
Hazard, Burbank, code 2, incident 1.
642 and 9.
You know, ooh, there we go. That one I like. That one, that address does exist. Basically 112th and Town, which is let's go see if there's police nearby. No, it's not. Town runs north and south through LA and South LA. And Make America Great Again was taken from
1881, come in.
a great president.
1881, per PD called requesting.
And even when that great president said it, America was already great at that time. America gets greater every day. That's just how technology and things work. I'm not just saying that because I'm American. I'm just saying that's how things work here in America. Make America great again. How about keep America great?
Did the vehicle have braking strength? We're gonna have our video behind the black racing stripe.
Uh-oh, they might have found it. Got a black racing stripe. They probably found it parked. Probably found it parked. All right, advocate for free speech. There you go. There you go. Go to Netflix, watch a show called Shot in the Dark, and leave me alone. All right, everybody. That's the address I'm going to. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Anybody want to meet me there? Come on by. I'll say hi.
Squad 30, 6 bucks you're breathing. 18327, Summer Avenue, bus 23rd.
What's the call type? 46. Unknown type vicious animal in a home. Ask for LAPD assistance. My guess is it's a raccoon or a possum. I'm hoping it's a raccoon. Because now we got a burglary. And if I can get a close-up of that mask burglary. Well, I can't answer your question if you take it down. There's a troll here? Where? Where's the troll? If I was a troll, where would I be? Where would I be? On my screen, I see. What color hair you got? Are you a short one or a tall one? You got big cheeks, little cheeks.
Roger, get the 90, thank you. Also, 670 male TC in the street parking vehicles, information incident 1053.
Pink-haired trolls are the cutest. Big cheeks, big nose. They're so cute. They're so cute. Nah, the question wasn't that hard. Maybe it was the way you framed it. That's all. Like, we know where you came from. We know how you found out about me. And from the tone of your question is why everyone's giving you a hard time. But I'll say, thank you for joining the stream. I am a news cameraman who gives tours of Los Angeles and shoots news stories for the morning news, and sometimes evening and afternoon, depends. But like I said, go check out a show on Netflix called Shot in the Dark. That will give you the best tour of LA TV has ever shown you. The real LA.
Well, we got some contact Florence and Lester. Picked down in Suffolk Jail.
Yep, it's all make-believe. This is all fake. That's funny. You said I have a make-believe press credential. My credentials are in my pocket. How are you in my pocket? I mean, a credential is a tool that I use for work. Are you a tool in my pocket? Are you in my pocket with my tools? Where am I going? I'm going to turn left on San Pedro. Uh-oh. Left on 112. Let's turn left on 112. Live in Barstow. Do you get Los Angeles TV? Mr. I live in Barstow now. Do you get, when you watch TV, do you see Los Angeles TV? Channel 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, those channels. In the upper right-hand corner, you will see a logo. The logo says LOUDLABS. That's me. Logo that says On Scene TV. I don't work for them anymore. The logo that says RMG News. I don't work for them anymore. But if you have Netflix, again, go check out a show that shows me do my fake job with my fake credentials.
Message.
Robert, so if you look at the board, you'll see what time it is I got out tonight. When I sent you that message last night, that was before I fell asleep. So when I say I don't know when I'm going to be out, I really don't know when I'm going to be out. So when it comes to tomorrow night or tonight, I really don't know when I'm going to be out. So my apologies. We'll figure it out. Who employs him? Believe it or not, this face is the boss. And I got 20 dudes that work with me. I employ me. But my bills get paid from ABC, Fox, CBS, NBC, things like that. But I mean, those are fake checks. None of them are real. The car I'm driving is fake. Hashtag fake news. Fake news. And I'm like literally in South LA right now. What used to be called South Central LA, but thanks to hip hop music, it's now called South LA. And we are smack dab in the middle of it right now. He wants to call my boss and complain. I love it when they try to do that. Has my work ever been published or broadcast? All right, we're done talking to you. Again, last time I'm going to say it. Go to Netflix, check out a show called Shot in the Dark. I'm done talking to you right now. Have I ever been published?
We're saying after we're gonna fall at the Southeast Station.
We're gonna hold all of the companies.
No, I'm not gonna block him. He hasn't been racist or sexual yet. I only block people if they're sexual or racist. I don't block people for not knowing. You gotta assume people don't know who I am or don't know what's going on. And remember, most people are on the internet to make fun of other people, so he's trying to make fun of me. That's fine.
Okay, 163, we're gonna be landline in Chevy.
1883, 1881 will landline shortly. 1883, have you arrived at Southbound 110 at Redondo?
Everybody drink!
1883, Roger. 1883, we're unable to locate the Loudland.
184, entry,
1883, Roger.
Market Avenue, across the Jekyll Place.
Define troll? Little characters that live under rocks with colored hair and chubby cheeks and chubby nose. Or people that go on other people's live stream to try to get under their skin and discredit them.
1863, 1863, are you
The name, I'm gonna say there's no police here. Oh, wait, is that the address?
1863, Roger. 18U3, 18U3, are you clear?
Nope, she closed her door real quick. So that's not them.
1883, find out Southeast Station.
No, I don't see any police or anything. So...
It's 1239, sick person, 6333 Southeastern Avenue, across from Washington Street.
Nope. All right, off to the next. Off to the next. And it's funny, too. Somebody with the name Advocate for Free Speech giving a member of the press a hard time. So crazy.
Could you go and set the floors up in front, please?
Good grief, Charlie Brown. Alright, so let's find ourselves a story.
73, you can return home.
73. Alright, so 74. That's okay, so we got some of the floors set up here. If you get the lights ready for us so we get the overhaul station. We're walking back to the truck, putting bottles and breathers away. We'll start grabbing equipment.
Alright, I'll bite. This is why I am glad the government monitors these chats. I'm glad they do. Good for us. And I monitor them too. Whoa, dude! You got the internet and you look at stuff. Woohoo! You like my smile? It's for you, Advocate. Just for you. Hi, Allie. Is it just words on a screen? Is it?
It is squad 61 medic rescue, 20691, Sunset Circle, 73.
Or is there feeling behind those words on the screen? Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun.
Back to engine 33 up. LAP to repair now.
Battery investigation, prevent
32, roger.
Mr. Advocate for Free Speech, how did you find this channel? Were you on YouTube and you saw that it was live? Or were you on a network that has letters and a number in it?
115 Bradley Avenue, the All-American Asphalt is in Pinson 1056. Any mission unit code 30 rigger 140914. Blue Street, residence is 114. This is the rigger at 924 Burnett Avenue.
I'm doing my job.
Engine rescue 64, immediate dispatch unconscious person 9003.
I'm doing my job, and there is 0 penises except for mine involved in the job. I take that back. There's a lot of penises involved in my job. I go to a penis-heavy scene every day. There's a lot of police officers, mostly men, a lot of firefighters, mostly men, so I take it back. There is a lot of penises involved in my job, but I don't think any of them are out in public being sucked. Sir, I see that you are older than I, so it's a little weird. Just give you a little quick background. I've been kicked out of every school I went to except the one I graduated from. And it's not because I messed with the kids, it's because I messed with teachers. Therefore, people older than me. I've been getting under people's skin all my life. It's going to be real hard for you to get under mine. But apparently, we have triggered something in you because you're still here talking. You're still here talking. Still here trying to troll. Although Barstow is in the news right now, they're about to get a railway right through their neighborhood. What up, LAX? Good to see you, dude. Good to see your emails as well. On the number 3 lane, All Valley and West traffic motor units use caution on the southbound 45 freeway. South of Plummer, oil on the number 3 lane.
Rescue 73, live for state.
30 minutes. Whoa. Where are all these people coming from?
Traffic unit, CBI traffic 19035 Sherman Way. Vehicle versus fire hydrant. Code 2, incident 1.
Oh man!
Already 10 millimeters.
The valley is a hoppin'.
210740, have you arrived at Van Nuys?
BRT 2 or BRT 1?
15 out of 21 rock. Follow as me, Van Nuys.
To the streamer is BRT 1.
1076, Sunset Boulevard.
Vehicle versus fire hydrant, and no, we're not going to vehicle versus fire hydrant. That's in the valley. What time is it right now? 5:35. Did anybody watch the news? Did anyone see if the fire was on TV yet? I guess I can go to my cable right now, and we can see who got it.
BRT 2.
Do I realize the level I sink to? Nobody's raining on my parade. One, I'm not in a parade. Two, it's not raining. Last time I was in a parade was 7th grade. I was in marching band. And it was the same parade that my daddy gave me balloons in when he was in the parade. And I was just a little baby.
From Alpha, are we waiting for our civic until we start the overhaul process?
And Central Supervisor. On the way to suspect identified on record. Traffic goes under the Carlton side of the street. Insecurity and with the suspect on white. Branch to threat security with a sharp spike. It's code 210-82-91-71.
Yeah, I was in band, but I didn't play an instrument. I am not musically inclined. And my next door neighbor, Cheryl, and believe it or not, Cheryl was my first word. I had 2 syllables. Cheryl was my first word. Anyways, she was in band, and I thought I wanted to be in band. I didn't, but they needed bodies to fill seats, and they needed bodies to help the parade route. So, yeah, I haven't been in a parade since 7th grade. And like I said, it was the same parade that my dad gave me balloons when he was driving the fire truck. Advocate, you're still here? I can't believe you're still here.
Your time is 5:37. Incident number is 298.
Daniel, no specific times. Today I'm probably gonna go until about 6:15 with you. I'll stay out longer, but with you guys, I'll probably hang out to about 6. No, my birthday is not on the 20th. I probably won't see Star Wars until the 26th, 27th, I'm thinking. I don't think I'm gonna see it in between then. I know it comes out on the 20th, but I don't think I'm going until the 26th. I might go before that, but I don't go to movies too much anymore. This parking lot sure has changed over the years. Sure has changed over the years. Alright, so let's go to DVR. My recordings. Let's go right here. Let's see who got that fire. Is it gonna say 289? Or is it gonna say RMG? Or is it gonna say on scene? What's it gonna say?
Alright, 7th unit for the code 3 calling.
Dun dun dun. Anyone taking bets? Anyone? Anyone?
41, code 6 on a possible DUI driver, victim Southwest Cesar Chavez, requesting additional units.
Let's see what happens. RMG? Oh, you guys already watched TV? Or you're just guessing? You guys must have already watched TV. But let's see. And that's why I didn't drive over there. Because there's already an RMG guy sitting there. I would have got there late. Late's no bueno. They also got the fatal crash in Doherty. RMG had a good weekend. They had 2 good stories yesterday. And they're going to have 2 good stories tonight. Come on. Nope.
There's 2 calls there.
Fire's not on TV yet.
6373 or 769.
Or I didn't see it. No, that's not how it works, Jesse. That's not how it works. Alright, yeah. So I'm not going to watch TV anymore. That's boring. You're right, Ramiro, we do. You're right, Ramiro, we do. LX, did it fix itself yet? Nope, it didn't fix itself yet. I don't know what's up with the website.
1885, we can handle that last call.
Overturn, Redondo Beach, South 5, the trends, where are we going, what are we doing? Yes, I do.
Any insert 91 available?
No. RMG and on-scene did not merge.
17881, 17881 in Topanga. It runs.
Incident 866 1425.
Oh, hi, Donna.
559 Oxnard is code 2, incident 1063.
Hello.
2158.
I hope you are enjoying yourself in Texas. Did she get a lot of snow at home?
Code 30 Winger 116663 Boulevard. Incident 1096
Hey, look at that, Advocate. You did it. Good for you. She did get a lot of snow. Right on. Watch how many people are happy now, Advocate. See? Property taken, cough syrup. If they have a cough, that's sad. If they're just looking for a fix, that's even sadder.
21 code 6 19035.
You would think that somebody that has lots of opinions wouldn't continually give opinions that knowingly is going to block him. So now he doesn't get to say his thoughts on here or get to communicate with us anymore. What a bummer. Just asking, no season 2? Doesn't appear to be right now.
Well, standby. Crenshaw, hit him on pit. Crenshaw in Coliseum.
Okay, you guys are...
EMS 13, channel 10, go.
Oh, by the way,
American 12, your incident 1099.
yay for the American team. President's Cup. Tiger Woods, y'all. It was kind of close for a minute. It was kind of close for a minute. But it worked. It worked itself out.
North Alabama. Vehicles a silver Tesla, license 6 William 0 Union 289. 6 William 0 Union 289, curving in and out of lanes. Information on incident 1100 and RG645.
Jesse, I don't know. I just know that the president won that one. Tries to insert himself anywhere he can. And that one was a good insert. He should have been at that game. Yes, he should. Now, should he be bullying a 16-year-old on the internet? I don't know about that.
51 Gold Line at Union Station.
Oh, Navy one. There you go. Ooh. Bam. Look at them seamen doing it on the land. You go, Navy. You go. Sounds like Navy won. Jesse. Joseph. Masked Singer finals this week. Oh, so, is it Jamie Foxx? Here's the thing about Seal. We all thought it was Seal or RuPaul, and I told my wife, there's no way it's Seal. Seal is not going to join a singing contest and then lose. And then I said, the only reason Seal's doing this is for his kids. And then the first thing he said was, I'm doing this for my kids. And then Lisa and I looked at each other and we're like, yeah, I thought it was Seal. We knew it was Seal. But the problem was, my thought was, there's no way Seal is going to enter a singing contest and lose. And he did, which was crazy. So is it Jamie Foxx or is it Wayne Brady? Now, the fact that it's a Fox, that's way too obvious. And once you hear the word Wayne Brady, it's hard for that voice not to be Wayne Brady, but yet it could be Jamie Foxx. So who do we got left? Who is, so we got the Fox as, possible Jamie Foxx, or, I think Jamie would do it. I think he would do it, but it's either Jamie Foxx or Wayne Brady. Who's the Flamingo? Who is the Flamingo? And we think the Rottweiler is the kid from Glee. Is that our best bet? And then who is the other person left? Jamie Foxx sings, but does Wayne Brady? Frazzled. He's a great singer. He is a great singer. He's a talented mofo. And Jamie Foxx has already won a Grammy singing. But he has the kind of sense of humor that I could see him doing the show. But I thought Wayne Brady was in it last year too. So if Wayne Brady is not in it last year or this year, he'll definitely be in it next year. So who's left? Who's the fourth? There's the Fox, the Flamingo, the Rottweiler, and who else? Definitely not Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise can't sing. Who's the fourth? Who's the fourth? I guess Google will tell me if you guys don't. I just need the answer to one. There's only 3? I thought there was 4 left. Thought there was 4.
Thank you.
Third one, very Queen 4-1. Can I get a unit for transportation, please?
Who's left? Why don't you just show me? Yes, only 3? Huh. All right. Boop, 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 boop.
1585, yes, 1539 is handling incident 1014.
1985, cancel it.
1539, 1539 admission, cancel incident 1014. 1985 will handle.
You're at code 30 at 10250 Santa Monica Boulevard at Doc Martens Airwear. Alarm company is still receiving additional activations.
You thought the ladybug was Miley Cyrus. There's only 3, huh? All right, so who's the Flamingo? We know who the 2 dudes are. Who's the chick? Do I like hearing Fred Durst sing? AJ, I'm a big fan of Limp Bizkit. And there was a point in the middle of the 2000s that if you rolled up to a light and you were listening to Limp Bizkit, you had to roll your windows up because it was embarrassing. And then it got okay again. But no, I'm a fan. Matter of fact, for my honeymoon, I took my wife to go see Limp Bizkit and Method Man. Katy Perry? No way. No way. And I'll say no way because whoever is the flamingo is a little person. Littles. Little everything. Little arms, little legs, little body, little everything. I don't know who the girl is, and I forgot what the clues are. But Jamie Foxx, Rain Brady, the Glee Kid, or dun dun dun. I don't know. Gaga. You know. Same thing about Seal. Lady Gaga cannot enter a contest, a singing contest, and then lose. She can't afford that in her career. Plus, isn't Masked Singer kind of like Dancing with the Stars, where you're... Which is a little weird because Jamie Foxx is definitely not Dancing with the Stars material. Wayne Brady, on the other hand, Dancing with the Stars material. So it's a little tough, man. And Gaga, definitely not Dancing with the Stars material. Everybody says they do Dancing with the Stars to get in shape. No, it's not. You do it for that, and you do it because you still want exposure in life. It's definitely not Cher. Selena Gomez? Nah. Selena isn't Selena isn't little. Stevie Nicks. Stevie Nicks ain't little. And I think it's a young voice. I think it's a young voice. Miley Cyrus is a good guess for the size of the body, but I'd have to hear the voice again. Definitely ain't Dolly, and definitely ain't Elvis, Dad. Look at my dad trying to troll. Demi Lovato? No, too small to be Demi Lovato. It's a short person too, and you can tell from the top of the flamingo's heads up here, but their singing mask screen thing is right here, so their face is way down here.
9131 for Nick.
I like the Miley Cyrus idea, but I'd have to hear the voice again. And if you guys have never seen Miley Cyrus sing the Dolly Parton song, shoot, what is it? We've talked about this before. What song did she sing of Dolly's? And it was amazing. And my wife makes fun of me every time I talk about it. Jolene, there it is. Yep, see, I'm not the only one that agrees. She did such a great song. And she did that song before she went weird and crazy and that girl. And now she's trying to get back to normal. Well, not really, actually. But anyways, yeah. When she sang Jolene, I was like, dude, Miley Cyrus can sing.
Across the street, suspect vehicle is a black Kia sedan, unknown license plate, suspect somehow whiter, Hispanic, 40 years.
Like 8 or 9, Daniel.
PR is now at the location of 2 incident 1120 Northeast 724.
It definitely ain't Betty White. We haven't seen Betty White in a little bit, and there's a reason for that. I'm pretty sure 2020 might be her last year.
33, can we get an ETA for LAPD?
That's on fall. That's in Vermont Expo. 33.
Street, incident 1123.
Okay. Informational incident 1115.
let's see, it's 6 o'clock. Channel 7 doesn't have news on Sunday at 6, but Channel 5 does. You guys watch Channel 5. And Avril Lavigne's not a bad guess. It's actually not a bad guess. Somebody watch Channel 5 and tell me who got the fire. I haven't seen the fire on TV yet. I also haven't really looked closely. Have you seen the fire on TV, LAX, or were you just guessing? Go Packs, that's what I hear. Packers be playing today.
68390.
I have no idea what that means.
21.
Professor Shaky Mike. Seriously, no idea what that means.
50, 12, 60, 12, 50, ETA 2, 6703 South Street, we're off for FD.
673. That's like
3
right there.
here and DC for message.
Just guessing. Yeah, it's a pretty good guess.
Code 30 ringer. 1423 West
Betty
4th
White.
Street at the residence.
She is
Q1
old.
Covers the den window.
But she's not as old as farts.
54,
squad 163, sick person.
53, you can send incident 10.
8920 Atlantic Avenue, across Forest Boulevard.
Continue for time down neighbor dispute 8938 Columbus Avenue incident 10.
That's just what people think. Nothing has been confirmed yet because, well, she hasn't been unmasked. But I don't even know who that is, so.
15839, Roger.
Linus, cancel the code 30 ringer at 16060 Van Owen Street, cancel by Alarm Company, and set up 1123.
I see who it is.
Metro Summit, I see.
Yeah, it's possible.
1985, Metro Summit, I see. Girl for release, light force 87. They're picking themselves up. We're going to hold engine 24, light force 74.
You think the dog's going to win it?
For the overhaul, so they'll be making
It's going to be really hard to beat the Fox, no matter who it is. The Rottweiler has some moves, and it's adorable, but I think the Fox has people's hearts, and it's gonna come down to it. I think Fox. I think Fox is gonna win. So, a comedian and an actor are considered two different things. And a singer. So that's considered a triple threat. In the last package of clues, there were 3 stools standing behind him. I look at that as I think it's Adrian Bell on Is the Flamingo the Real Host? I don't know what that means. Betty White has not passed away. No, Ramiro's either forgot to put a question behind. Jesus.
16 West 87th Street. 63 Roger, I'm positive it's confined in an area. Or is it running into the yard?
Traffic collision, Beck Road and Valley Boulevard.
63, it's inside of the house. So, wild or anything, it's just inside the house.
75th Avenue. The suspect in the mail room. A male, possibly Asian, wearing dark shirt and pants. Dark shoes with white on it. Minus pumps for additional. 2 is 1128. Party 769.
ETO line, EKF 18A1, come to the watch commander's office.
Alright, so we can guess that it's Adrian, or whatever her name is, but it's not,
SCBA bottles, we have emergency air 1.
yes, she is the host on there. Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Swap out your bottles before you leave the incident. Emergency air 1 is...
Oh, my wife told me who it was. She goes, it's on the show that you don't like. And I don't like because they try to talk way too young. Like, they're not even talking English at this point on that show. And it's called The Talk. Or no, it's called The Real. Yeah, they're being real. Real dumb.
21, Roger.
You're literally going on a show, and you guys are talking like that's how people talk. Dude, I don't like that show at all. I don't like that show at all.
Your call back stated the alarm was possibly triggered by the wind. PD is no longer needed. Incident 1108.
Information only 507 radio in the area distance and Pedro.
Frazzled, no, I was just saying that she's probably not going to make it in 2020, and I think he was just questioning that. I forgot what's on before the talk, but sometimes whatever it is that is on the TV will flow into the talk, and then we got to change it real quick. Like, I do not like listening to them women talk. It's like watching a show of a bunch of Cardi B's. Listening to Cardi B is really hard. It's really hard to understand her. And The Real is a whole show with people talking like Cardi B. Is that where America's going right now? Is that what our youth is listening to? And is that The Real? I'd rather watch The View. Okay, boomer.
Male conscious and breathing, suffering from possible overdose.
What do you mean suffering from possible? Sunday morning, dude.
21 years old.
Guy's been hitting it all night. I don't either, Frazzle. I don't either. But speaking of those kind of shows, do you know who I saw on TV the other day? And she has not aged one bit.
PR, monitor calls for additional code 2 and set 11.
Mom was on TV the other day, and I think it's because it was on after Sheldon. I don't watch Mom. But Rosie O'Donnell was on there. I was like, dude, she has not aged. She looks the same as she did 20 years ago when she left TV. She looks great. She looks great. Rosie O'Donnell looks amazing. But anyways, back to the triple threat. There were 3 stools sitting there. Jamie Foxx is a triple threat. But so is Wayne Brady. It'd be considered the same thing. Singer, actor, comedian. Or host. Singer, actor, host. I don't know, man. That's a tough one.
78 miles, 20496.
Hey, tell me, what kind of call is that?
Oh, thank you, Jesse. Did they get it good or did they get it afterwards? And they said the house was fully engulfed. So was the whole thing on fire or just smoking when you saw it?
Hey, tell me, put down my screen.
No, 20 Roger.
Rosie O'Donnell, the Flintstones movie. Or the one with Dan Aykroyd. Yeah, see? And that's why we didn't go to that fire. I would have drove there just to get beat. That doesn't sound like fun.
I am code 4, 619 West 42nd Street.
What was the movie with Dan Aykroyd?
That's 9551 North One, Vermont.
Eden something?
1137.
Garden of Eden? No. End of Eden? Something where she slimmed down. But what was the movie? Exit to Eden. I was pretty close. I got the word Eden in there. That's not bad. Oh, hey, look what time it is. All right, I will give it till 6:15. At 6:15, I will say goodbye to you. If I'm on a story at 6:15 or on my way to a story, you guys will stay with me to the end of that story. But as of now, we are going to say goodbye at 6:15. So, yeah, RMG had a good weekend. Really good weekend. Got 2 good stories yesterday. The taco truck shooting, or the car-to-car shooting, and the probation officer that killed herself and her 2 kids. That was a big story. And then today they got that big fire and the fatal up there. So RMG wins the weekend. I used to win the weekend for RMG when I was with them. That's kind of how it was. That's kind of how it was for a bit. I was a weekender, like, because I got paid on Monday for what I did up until Sunday. Is I would work the weekends, and I call it last chance qualifier. And for any of you motorcycle racers out there, you know what that means. So I would work my butt off on the weekend to get my paycheck on Monday. I did that when I was with On Scene, and then On Scene was mostly a Monday through Friday company. And when I was with RMG, the way it worked for basically those 6 years was On Scene would win Monday through Friday. RMG would win the weekend. And now it's just a toss-up all over the place because I don't weekend as much, and I don't do the paycheck Monday thing, so I don't work the weekends as hard as I used to. And to be honest with you, working paycheck by paycheck or paycheck to paycheck makes you a better stringer. It really does. Knowing what you get on Sunday that you're going to get on Monday, or in my guy's case, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, it changes the way you do things. It does. But anyways, they got lucky my battery was acting up last night, or I would have been in Ontario. Not necessarily, Robert. Not necessarily. Just because you're there doesn't mean you get the hits. You also have to remember you are the most rookiest of stringers on this team and out in the field right now. Depending on who the competition was, they probably might have a different camera than you. And depending on who got there first. Now, I like your style where you said that, but you can't, you just don't know. You just don't know. But yeah,
33 has been called.
now it's just there are so many stringers out and so many companies and so many new things that it's just not the same anymore. Ooh, vicious animal call. Again? Please still be in the house. Wait. Are you just now sending a unit? That was an hour ago. Yeah, Robert, like I say, man, I always say, don't count your news before it hatches. Which means when you're sitting there looking at a fire, you're like, oh, man, this is like 6 hits. That's when you get 2 hits. LAX, absolutely. Absolutely. The best camera you have is the one you have on you. And most likely, that cell phone is better than most stringer cameras out here right now. Yo, Scott, has anyone tried to put hands on you for filming?
1659 Roger.
There's been a couple times where it was close, but no one's ever pushed or taken a swing.
ACC3, the fire department will not respond for that.
New York team is doing great. And I always say, man, I'd hate to lose a camera over a fight, which means that, remember, if you take a swing on me, I have a weapon in my hand, and I'll throw that thing in your face so fast. I'll throw that thing in your face so fast. Oh, your car battery was acting up. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
4 to second floor.
The station?
You got to remember, I'm an old man. Every old man has one good one left in him. One good one left in him. Like, let's put it this way. My dad's 77. Are you 77 now, Dad? I would not want to go toe-to-toe with that man. 1, you know, he's bigger than me. 2, he's always been stronger than me. Now, if he and I went to the gym right now and we were to go lift weights, I might be able to lift more than him. But my dad is a trained boxer because his father taught him how to box. 2, my dad's a left-hander, so you're not knowing it's coming. And 3, I respect my dad. I don't know if I could take a swing at him. He took a swing at me once. I moved. I got lucky. I moved. He got me right in the back. And as soon as he hit me, he sat down and started crying. And he couldn't take me home. And the reason why I got hit was I was late. My dad was supposed to take me home, and I was late. I was on a date with the pastor's daughter. So I came home, and I just saw a left hand coming right at me. I was like, whoa! And I ducked, and it got me right in the back. Right in the back. It's the only time my dad ever took a swing at me. Now, it's not the only time he ever hit me. It's the only time he ever took a swing at me. My mom was the wild beater. She just grabbed the arm and start swinging wherever. My dad was like how you are at school. When you go to private schools and you get swatted. Put your hands on the bed, face forward. And you know you're going to get 1, 2, or 3, however many it was. But like I said, the whole point is my dad, he's an old man. Every old man has one good one left in him. So my dad hasn't used that one good one yet. And who knows, maybe I have one left in me. Maybe I'll use it now. Maybe I'll use it a few years from now. You remember. I remember too. I'm really glad it didn't connect. That would have hurt. And you were, what, 20 years ago? So much younger and stronger. Right? 20 years ago? I was in high school. Yeah. You just listened to the Flamingo. Shakira or Fergie? All right. Shakira fits the size. Fergie does not fit the size. What up, JD? I did hear that, Jesse. Santa Claus. Santa Claus. Maybe Ring camera isn't the best way to go. Although everybody has it. My dad has it. Deborah, yes, I did. I did. I did get a lot of swats. I did. One of my most memorable favorite swats is my dad knows how much I love going to my grandma's. And we were going to my grandma's, and he's like, look, you're going to be punished for what you did. This is what happens. You can either go to grandma's and sit in a room and watch no TV, or right when we get there, go get 2 swats. And I was like, line them up. Line them up. So as soon as we walked in, I hugged my grandma. Actually, I didn't even hug my grandma. I went straight to the room. And my dad's like, we'll be right back. We'll be right back, Mom. Whack! Whack! Hi, Grandma! What's on TV? That's how much TV meant to me when I was a kid. As a matter of fact, as some of you know, I have a tattoo on my chest that says, "In television, I trust." I do. I trusted it to entertain me. I trusted it to raise me. I trusted it to... Now I trust it to pay my bills. So, yeah. I'll take getting beat over not watching TV anytime. Are you kidding me? Now, my mom, on the other hand, she was not the type to say, put your hands out. She was the type, you didn't know where it was coming from. You didn't know what it was coming. You didn't know what you were being hit with. My mom had these rings. And I got a lot of bloody lips sitting in the passenger seat. Can you guys figure that one out? And what's funny is, and what's crazy is, and it's funny and crazy, a lot of victims will say what I'm about to say, but I'm not a victim. I deserved every single one of those. Every single one of those. Mom 1. Mom 2 never hit me. I think that's what he was trying to get at right now. Mom 2 never hit me. I got the evil eye a lot, but Mom 2 never hit me. But I deserved it. It's not like where I'm a victim and I was like, no, I deserve that. And then I was, no, I deserved it. I know what it is I did. I knew I knew right from wrong. I enjoyed wrong. And the reason I enjoyed wrong was because it got a rise out of everybody. Not much has changed, Dad, but lots of things have changed. But yeah, no, I knew exactly what it is I was doing. And I enjoyed getting in trouble. I liked getting in trouble. You want to know why I like getting in trouble? Because this was my thought process. No matter what it is I do, I'm going to go home and sleep in my bed and wake up tomorrow in my bed, eat some cereal, and go back to whatever it is I'm doing. Until I turned 18. And then you don't always wake up in your bed. But that was my thought process. I was like, what? It doesn't matter what I do. I'm always going to wake up in my bed. Even when my dad pretended to throw me out of the house in kindergarten. And I banged my way back in that house. But I knew I was going to go to sleep in my bed. Do I know him personally? No, I don't know who he is. I have seen him at a scene. We are cordial with each other. Look at me telling all your dirty secrets, Dad. Wait till you die. Wait till you die. I'm going to let it all out. No, I'm just kidding. I'm pretty straightforward. The only thing, I'm a pretty forward person, so it's not like I've ever really hidden anything back here. Remember the time I was called in somewhere and stocked up for her? Remember the time I was called in somewhere and stocked up for her? I don't know what that means. Now, are you talking about when I lived with my mom in junior high? Because I don't think we're talking about that right now. Or are you talking about when I lived with you? I do remember the times where my dad and sister had to go to school with me. They had to follow me around school.
24, Squad 37.
Definitely a problem child. So like I said, stop.
Loma Avenue, across the Mesa Verde Avenue.
No, I don't remember the time that you were called in somewhere and stalked her.
No, please, I'm unable to.
I don't remember you
Sorry,
stalking my
Sister,
mom. But I also think that he is mistyping right now.
I'm to Harvard Street.
Either rider.
Oh, look what time it is. Aha! All right, great. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Sorry I couldn't be any more exciting. Sorry we didn't go to that fire. Stuck up for her. Ah. See? I knew it was a misspelling. Yeah, Dad, I remember the time that you stuck up for her. And see, now I'm starting to feel like I was the victim here, guys. I think I was the victim of child abuse. Just kidding. Totally kidding. Totally kidding. Like I said, I know what it is I did, and I deserved things. All right, so with that said, I love you, Dad. Have a great day. I will talk to you later. To all you others, have a good day. See you soon. Dad, you know I'm messing around and I love you. Of course, I don't believe anything I just said, except for the part where I said I love you. All right, guys, have a good one. Remember, tomorrow is promised to no one. Hug your loved ones. Don't mess with old men. Later, losers.